My name is Nate Hahn,
My name's Lucas Hubble.
and this is America Through Thick and Thin. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on episode 4. Uno, dos, tres, cinco.
No, we're on 4.
Lay episode cinco.
No, that's Cinco's 5.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Quattro.
El cuatro.
He took French. He didn't take Spanish.
Yeah, I also took on a grizzly bear showing my face, but that's besides the point. I fell down some stairs, allegedly. Anyways, how we doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, bud. Better than your face.
Good one. You know, that's a very soft topic right now.
Okay.
I got a week.
I won't touch
I got
it.
a week and a half to make this the most sensitive thing possible.
To make everybody feel bad
Yeah,
for you.
to make everybody be like, dang, dude, he's beat up. Like, it doesn't affect me whatsoever.
You're going to get those fruit trays and the casseroles and
Oh
all
yeah,
that stuff.
oh yeah. Like I got like $50 from my grandma today.
Well, I mean, you went through that. I mean, anything that makes your face look like that is kind of dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, we both had our experiences with trouble like that, but
oh really? Let's hear about your trouble.
my airbags went off.
Oh really? Okay. Please continue.
Okay, so what happened was I was going down a. This is really insensitive to you. I'm really sorry about
Oh,
this.
it doesn't affect
But since
me.
we're going to talk about it, actually we probably shouldn't talk about it.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly, stuff happened, and obviously, with my stuff, I ended up in a little bit of better shape than him.
Allegedly.
and I think that's all that we should. Allegedly, that's what happened, and allegedly, obviously, I ended up in better shape than him.
Allegedly.
And allegedly, everything's okay.
Allegedly.
And allegedly, we're gonna be okay, and we're gonna make it through this, and we're glad we're getting our 4th episode, which we're doing late because. When did we record?
Minor inconveniences happened. The audio went mute.
So we recorded, and what happened was it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, and we were recording an episode, and we got a call. Somebody called Nate's phone, and so that stopped.
You know who you are?
And so that stopped our recording on his computer. Anyway, so we couldn't even use the phone audio.
Oh yeah.
So that really sucked.
It did suck, but a couple things happened, very interesting things. Vladdy Daddy came to Russia.
Yeah. So we got some new stuff that we can talk about. And there's supposed to be a meeting with Zelensky tomorrow, and so that'll be neat. He's talked to the EU, the European Union, and the United Nations and all that stuff. And so I think we're getting down to brass tacks, and he's really wanting to see the end of this war, which is really nice. I think he's starting to be a little bit more tougher on Israel. I don't know if I don't think we're seeing it very well, but there has been a lot of issues with Israel now. A lot of people are getting upset, and I don't know how he's going to respond to it. I think he's more focused on this war in Europe right now, but we'll see what happens in the Middle East.
Yeah, but did you see the walk where he landed and he walked through all them jets, the B-2s coming through? You know what that was, right? It wasn't just like for a welcome home. It was the show power. Yeah. That was crazy. And then you saw the tug of war, the handshake, which Trump always wins, but you know.
Yeah, he does the pull thing
where
he pulls them in close. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It was, again...
Very
crazy.
Yeah,
it was crazy, and we're lucky and we're blessed.
We accept donations. We accept donations.
No, well,
yeah.
If you did donate,
you should.
That
donate.
would be great to help our cause. But
you should do a donation box. Honestly,
we do need to create a donation box, like a pay for our coffee type thing.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that all up. We're trying to get some way to get revenue.
We're trying to get good equipment.
Yeah,
we were going to go to I've been looking on Marketplace for a while, and honestly, it's not.
For new equipment, because once we get a couple more microphones and a better audio, we're going to start having guests.
Yep. But back to the Russian and America thing. I don't really know what the outcome was, but I know it wasn't a ceasefire agreement. It's probably going to be like a stalemate type ordeal.
They've kind of been in a stalemate for like the past 2.5 years.
It's going to go down like this. If Ukraine doesn't, if Zelensky wants to be petty like he did last visit, I feel like Trump's going to be like, all right, go ahead and just rain hell on him.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he's going to he's not going to tell Russia to rain hell, but he's going to assure the American people that, hey,
he's going to look the other way.
We're not funding this anymore. he's probably going to put more pressure on the UN to help and for them to pay their fair share than just us paying for it. Because I mean, I've heard a lot of senators, like Ted Cruz, who's kind of like he's kind of a war hawk, you know what I mean?
War pig.
Yeah, war pig. But he's even said we're not paying any more to Russia. So
shouldn't do it.
Not to Russia, to Ukraine.
Should not pay Ukraine. Very ridiculous. Very ridiculous.
Russia,
they don't need the funding. We need to quit funding them. And Israel. But we're not getting into that. That's too much work. We should be quiet about that.
Well, we got into it a lot in our our muted episode.
But yeah, I feel like it's just it's not looking good. I feel like I would rather keep my mouth shut about this stuff. Okay. Because I don't really want to get, about it last night.
And he's 6 months in. Things can change, But I don't want us to take part in the killing and us giving weapons to.
And the press was very rude.
We're talking about the Russia thing.
They were very rude. Like they were saying, when are you gonna stop killing citizens? It's like press needs to kind of chill out on that.
Well,
kind of stupid.
In America, we really have painted a picture of Russia being, or Vladimir Putin being the KGB agent. Yeah. Assassin, war criminal type deal, very cold-hearted. So I think that's why that our media has that kind of objectification of Russia as like the biggest and the baddest guy right next to China. You know what I mean?
But we're the biggest and baddest guys, and it proves it.
Well,
if we're having
if
we are having meetings in our own country about a foreign war, that pretty much they ain't having them in China. You get what I mean? It's like
they're not having it. We didn't have it on Russia's. Russia asked for it, but we had it on our terms, on our home turf. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And so, it was.
It's not even big. It's literally not even a midway between two countries. You get what I mean?
Alaska is really close to Russia,
but Ukraine's not close to the U.S. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Alaska. Did you know Alaska's only 28 miles away from Russia?
Yeah, I mean we've talked.
It's literally from here to Marion.
That's crazy.
It is pretty crazy.
So
with the ice bridge and everything.
Yeah. It's been pretty. It was pretty neat to watch and see that happen. Mm-hmm. But another thing that it's just so black and white and day and night difference was between Biden's administration and Trump's administration. Yep. I'm going to say this thing and I'll let you comment on this.
Oh, you're good.
But Vladimir Putin said that in the press conference that if it wasn't for Biden being in office and being as weak as he was on the world stage, this situation with Russia and Ukraine probably wouldn't have even happened.
Oh yeah,
like
it would have.
If you look on the timeline, Kamala was in Ukraine 3 days before Russia invaded, talking about the United Nations moving in to Ukraine and setting up biolabs and weapons. Even though Ukraine isn't a part of the United Nations, he still wanted. Ukraine has kind of built a reliance upon them and has wanted to get in, but the UN kind of treats it as it's like ugly stepsister, like a Cinderella type thing, just doing everything for them and not really acknowledging them fully. And so, also, and this is something that I've learned, and I'm not for sure on this. It's kind of like this is how I feel, and it's kind of what my understanding of is the situation. Russia wants there's two territories.
They want
Russia.
The eastern part.
The eastern part of Ukraine, and the people in those eastern parts.
They want
they speak Russian. They kind of have
more of a Russian.
And so that's a reason why Vladimir has decided to do this and get those people back in as a part of Russia.
Right.
So, I mean, what do you think about the comparativeness to Trump might and world, how people see him in the world, and Biden.
It takes a douchebag to run a country. If you have some soft guy that wants to be for the people, then he's not a real president. He could not lead anything. You gotta have, if somebody was to be in office, you have to be like, would he be like a war general? Would he be able to send our troops somewhere? You get what I mean? Do you think Biden could have done that? No.
And know the cost of sending those troops.
Like, Trump's a businessman. He's from New York. He's from the Queens, like I've always said. He's a movie star. Like, he has business in his blood. He's a billionaire. And why would you not want him to be in office with this state of the economy, and let alone anything? World. Yeah. And Trump's a big guy. He's a big guy.
Yeah, I saw him next to him,
dude. He's a big guy. And do you see him saluting the troops on his way down?
No,
on the way down to the stand, like he was saluting the troops on his way down. It was just crazy, and that's just who you want in office. Honestly,
it's a powerful,
and we're not, and it's not a cult thing. It's not a cult thing. It's just that I support my president. Yeah. Like, what, right or wrong, blue or red, it doesn't matter. You still got to support a president.
You hope that he does. You want him, and you pray for him that he makes the best decision he can.
And if you don't, you got to just realize it, and you got to bite that bullet, and you just got to know he's your president for the next 3 years.
And remember that come next election cycle, obviously not for Trump, but I think that was in a lot of minds when Biden was running, that about how weak he was on the stage, on the debate stage, on the world stage. Yeah. People didn't like that, and so that's why they voted for Trump.
Yeah, and do you see like his like compilations of him debating people?
Joe Biden or Trump?
Trump.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. Funny. It's great. He like I said, he's in Hollywood. He's a movie star. He's a billionaire. He's a funny guy. He messes around all the time.
He doesn't feel like the establishment. Like he just goes to Washington D.C. and doesn't care about anybody, any outside of that bubble. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He goes to UFC fights. Did you see that he's in charge of the Kennedy Center honors? Yeah. And did you see the nominees?
Did you know he doesn't even accept a paycheck as president?
Yeah. And so
think about this. So as you're campaigning for president, you know what the rough estimate for both parties are?
What?
$2.5 billion each. And think about it. Why would you want to get a job for $275,000 if you have to campaign for $2.5 billion?
Right. Well,
Trump doesn't even accept a paycheck. And y'all are saying he's just ruining the economy and stuff. If he was trying to ruin the economy, do you think he would have accepted those paychecks and ran off with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like no point. Like, why would you do that?
See, I feel like you've seen the or the videos or the statistics where it says every president has been richer after their term,
and Trump's lost
except money. Trump.
Yeah, and he's lost money not from the economy, from his pocket. Just before you watch this and you want to say we're stupid, no, it's from his pocket.
Yeah.
Obama's lost a lot of money. He's gained a lot of money. It's weird, ain't it?
Yeah. It's
and
a
y'all
weird
say
correlation.
It's like, I mean, come on. He doesn't do it for the money. He has the money. Why is he trying to run for president?
It's for the people.
And that's what I'm saying. And another thing, okay, oh God.
Well, like he said that the only thing standing in between the really, really bad people that can make this country a lot worse is him.
Yeah.
He's not established. He's not an establishment player. You know, at least I hope he's not. He could be.
He has a red button on his desk that can send a nuke anywhere in the world.
And I'd rather him have it than Biden. And I do not agree with everything Trump does, you know, and we've talked about some of it and not all of it, and we kind of, because a lot of
some of the bad stuff, but hey, it's our channel. We do what we want.
But we really try and look at a lot more of the positive stuff than the negative stuff.
Like, there's no reason to, like, if he's doing, and then
he's better than every single one of them.
On his Instagram, when he was like announcing the Ukraine and Russian deal, people in the comments are saying to release the Epstein files, and it's like, dude, like he's literally stopping of like a 5.5 year war. No, it's longer than that.
No, it's not. It's not 5, because if it was 5.5, it would have been before COVID. It was
in 2020.
It's about 4 or 5 years. I think it was. I heard on the news it was 4 years, which is a long time to be in a war. And there's 2 million people dead. That's more than
Ukraine's fighting for their land. Is fighting like Ukraine's trying to fight Russia to keep them away. Russia's trying to take it. That's why there's like a big issue there, because it's like trying to invade something and you're like trying to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna drop this, but be careful where it lands. You get what I mean? It's like a catapult. If you send a missile,
I know what you're talking about.
If you take down one of Ukraine's biggest like imports of something, it's like, oh god, that's because
it impacts who they're trying to the territory that they're trying to get.
And I feel like it'd be a great idea just to put Ukraine with Russia. There's another time zone.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, Ukraine is a sovereign country, but like,
why do you think Ukraine should be? Why do you think at this point in time should Ukraine stay the same?
I don't think. I do think they need to reach a land agreement. That's the only way this is going to work, is if Ukraine gives up some land.
Do you think that after Trump leaves office that they won't try to? Yeah. As soon as Trump leaves office, what do you think would happen?
I think I don't think Russia necessarily wants land besides those territories that's in Ukraine. I don't think they're trying to expand like they did so long ago. I think that what they really don't want is the United Nations encroaching on their territory. I talked about this in the Muted podcast that in the 80s, the Reagan H.W. Bush era, the late 80s, early 90s, they signed a deal that said the United Nations won't move any further and if Russia doesn't move any further, towards each other. You know what I mean? But the United Nations has pushed that. They have, and when they sent stuff into Ukraine and started doing military stuff and military things, that's when Russia got mad and upset. And so that's why I don't think, if they figure it out, they figure it out or they don't. And bad things happen.
Put up or shut up.
Yeah. And so they're probably going to sign a deal, and if they stick to it, good. If they don't, then I don't know what's going to happen.
It's a lost cause. Let's see here. Transition. In other news, Sydney Sweeney. Do you see the commercial with the Dairy Queen?
I thought it was Baskin Robbins.
My bad. In other news, did you see Sydney Sweeney with her Baskin Robbins ad?
No, yes, I did, but I didn't see the video.
She's in her
of
own
it.
little world, as she should. She's a dime piece.
She's marketing the crap out of herself right now.
Ain't she just gorgeous?
Yeah.
There it is. She's a very gorgeous human, and everybody can agree on that. People are just mad at her, like I said in a couple episodes. They're just mad because she's absolutely stunning.
And she's registered Republican, which for some reason ticks a lot of people off.
She's a Nazi, apparently.
Yeah,
but she's
I guess that's what it takes.
She's her own little world. She's not letting words affect her like you should, anyways. You shouldn't let words affect you. And she's just
keeping going.
She's still making money, no matter how many times, like Trump does. No matter how much you criticize him, he will still make the money.
Which is a good thing.
Sydney Sweeney's the same way. She'll still make the money.
I thought I had a good quote a couple of days ago. I put it in my Instagram notes. It said that even though the sunrise is slept on, doesn't make it any less awesome. And I think that's a good reason. So if you're out there and if you're doing something kind of like what we're doing, or if you're pursuing anything you want and you feel like you're not getting acknowledged, or you're not feeling like people appreciate what you're doing, that doesn't mean what you're doing is any less important than what anybody else is doing. And if you feel like that's what you should do,
then that's exactly
what you should do. Bro, I remember seeing that Shia LaBeouf.
Yes, you can. Just do it.
What's his name? It's like Shia LaBeouf. He's in Transformers. He's in the early Transformers.
Yeah, love that guy.
And so when I was looking at that meme, it was actually kind of inspiring. I know we used to make fun of him.
It's actually a really good one.
It's actually really inspiring. So if you don't know what we're talking about, look up Shia LaBeouf meme, and you'll know what we're talking about.
Everybody knows about it.
So I mean, what else do you want to talk about?
I saw a great little segment. It was like, why is woke dying? And why do you think?
Well, because it's so extreme. It's so I feel like the woke, right? It's supposed to get us so off track from normal culture, like cultural norms. They don't like cultural norms. But I feel like they have went so extreme with stuff, and some things that are just so untrue and unnatural, that's where they lose them. Like anybody could say, like it used to be just more representation. We want people who look different than me and you to have somebody that they can see on the screen.
I look different?
You do look a little bit different now than you did a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but does that change anything?
No. Exactly. You're still a
It's just like this, white egg, brown egg, but it don't matter. As soon as you crack it open, there's still a yolk in there.
Yeah. So, but then it started to be a whole lot more stuff with the transgender and like
after George Floyd, I feel like that's what really impacted it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
it just
big time.
Because you had on one hand businesses getting shut down, you had people losing their livelihoods, divorce rates went up astronomically. Families were being ripped apart. It got very divisive, and you had people shut down. And the social media thing we talked about, where everybody was locked up and isolated, and all you could see was this hate and divisiveness on our news, with this summer of love, with businesses being destroyed by the fires and the riots that the media masqueraded as peaceful protests, and it was really like, it really wasn't a race thing as much as it was a hatred for America and the beliefs that a lot of people in this country hold. And I feel like that got an awful attack. And then Trump, when he came back into office, you feel like those values and the things that we care about started being a little bit more appreciated and not hated on. And, it's a good turning point for America right now.
You're exactly
right. And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
So
my personal opinion is that the woke is marrying same sex and not believing in the Lord and not going with their not being holy and abortions. So the more the future.
All right. So how do you feel about wokeness and like the
we're just going to outbreed these people.
One.
We're just going to outbreed these people. And like in 20 years from now, whenever everybody's going to be like, why is the country so right wing? It's all these abortions and all the same sex marriages where we're just going to outdo them, outlive all of these people. Think about it. You can't multiply if you can't subtract it. You can multiply a negative with a positive and always have a negative.
Explain that a little bit more better.
Okay. We're just going to outbreed the people. Okay, we're going to outbreed the left. Okay, and here's what I mean by that, right? Hear me? It's just what?
Well, I was just going to say that not a lot of people on the left have many babies anymore.
Exactly.
Like
you know why? Abortions.
And the feminism.
I feel like Eric Cartman. Shut up, baby. You're just mad because I love America and you hate abortions. I hate abortions. Do you think that baby? Do you think that baby wouldn't plead for its life?
Yeah, they don't have the right to defend. They don't even have
exactly. They can't even speak.
Defense.
That kid might. We're going to make these lawyers. We're going to make these doctors that will succeed. We'll have in 20 years from now. We're going to have probably 5 or 6 different Republican presidents. And hell, they might even be. It might be 2 terms, or it might be 1 term with 5 different Republicans.
You think so?
5 different Republicans might even serve 1 term. Or
wait, what did you say? 5 different.
Five different Republicans might serve 1 term, or maybe 2. You get what I mean? Or maybe hear me out. We'll have like a king thing where it's like somebody can keep getting elected, and boom, that president's just going to keep on going. And by
we're not going to have a king thing. A king thing is not.
And by 2070, 2070s, we're probably going to be a full red country because Democratic is going to die down, and it's probably going to be independence.
You're probably not wrong.
Because we will win so much, they'll cut out the Republican and the Democratic parties, and then boom, that's when everybody can get along. Where Republican and Democrat doesn't run the place, it's just different people with different beliefs, and it's just so happen they might be right wing. Boom. That's what I'm saying. You got what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like people need to be a little bit more.
Same-sex marriage will kill bloodlines.
It is true that the Democrats do have a lower like birth rate than Republicans do. I mean, think about like the Amish, right? The Amish probably vote a little bit more.
The Amish
vote a little bit more red, I would say, because they're a little bit more chill. They're not tech savvy, or they're not
weird.
I like the Amish. I think the Amish have it right.
Hey,
they're not sucked in their phones all day. They build they have a great infrastructure plan. You know how fast they build stuff?
You know how weird they are, though?
I don't care, bro.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Maybe we're the weird ones.
One vlog. Okay, we're going to make a vlog on the YouTube channel one time. Okay. We're going to an Amish diner or something. We're going to say the apocalypse is near, or a meteor hit Washington, D.C. We're going to scare them. We're not going to interview them. I don't want to get near them. I want to scare them.
I don't like the Amish hate, bro. They're good. They don't get sick. Like 4% of them.
They're weird. They need to know what a GTR is, or a Chevrolet Camaro. Do they even know what? Dude, if
they're healthy, man. They don't care about that.
If an Amish child saw 2007 Megan Fox, do you really think that kid would be like, "Ew, gross"? No. I love the dresses. No. Think about it. As soon as Megan Fox popped up.
Shut up.
Or they saw the Sydney Sweeney jeans video.
Bro.
Great jeans. That kid would do front flips in the living room.
Obviously, they can observe beauty. I don't think they were
their parents.
I don't think they're robots. But I think they got it right. They're just living their simple lives. They don't care, bro. They don't care. And I think that's something
Well, they don't care because they live in the 18th century.
Well, that's okay, bro.
Oh, it's not.
They got it right.
It's unacceptable.
Bro,
what do they contribute? Bro, what do they contribute to America?
He's just rage baiting.
No, I'm not. What do they contribute in America?
They're great.
What do they do? What?
They're great agricultural people.
What do they do?
They're great for agriculture.
What do they do for agriculture?
They make they farm.
What do they farm?
Just normal farm stuff.
Like what?
You ever heard Amish Paradise? They churn butter. They build the barns.
Yeah, they churn butter. We have factories.
Yeah, with the pesticides and all, not the pesticides, but the flavors and the artificial stuff and the preservatives.
Yeah. What do you think's better, Land of Lakes or churn butter from the Amish?
I'd eat churn butter.
You would eat churn butter.
It's natural.
Have you ever tried Land of Lakes with the Indian girl on it?
We already talked about this. The Land of Lakes ain't even on the shelves anymore.
Okay, well, I guess the Indian people make great butter.
Yes, I'm sure they...
Have you ever tried Amish butter?
Bro, Indian people didn't have butter. They didn't
then
have
why was she on the cover of it?
Huh?
Why was she on the cover of it then? Because Indian people made butter.
Well, maybe they did.
Number one export.
But I like naturals. Natural stuff is way better.
Have you ever tried Amish butter?
I mean, you know what? We've got the Amish store in Royal Retreat. We're going to try some Amish butter.
It's not a genuine Amish butter. It's not a genuine Amish butter.
Well,
they have Monster energy drinks in that Amish store, Hubble.
Yeah, I know. But, hey, they need to make a buck. They need to make a buck.
They need to make a buck because Amish people don't contribute.
Well, that I'm not talking about the Amish store. Let's talk about Pennsylvania. What? I'm talking about there's a whole bunch of them in Pennsylvania. They know what's up.
Didn't you just say the Amish store in Royal Retreat?
Yeah, well, I assume they made actual they made the butter from here. They got Dutchess, our local. We got local milk.
Great chocolate milk.
I'm sure they make butter.
Dutchess
probably makes butter.
They don't. It's a dairy farm, Hubble.
Well, butter's dairy.
Well, it's not chocolate milk, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Just don't you ever say that Amish people make good butter. Like, dude.
They probably do make
your
good butter.
only argument.
Have you ever had Amish butter?
Have you? I haven't.
No, but it doesn't have artificial stuff.
Because it's not real, Hubble.
It is real.
Israel. That wasn't funny.
I love the Amish.
I hate the Amish.
No, you cannot hate the Amish.
Why can I hate the Amish?
That's Amish Semitic.
It's not even good.
That's Amishist. Say something good about the Amish so you don't get canceled.
They got drip. I don't know.
They do.
They make great barns. I don't know. What else you want me to say?
They do make great barns.
Name one barn they've made.
The red one.
Which one? Where?
The really red in Pennsylvania. I know they're real. I only say Pennsylvania because there's a lot.
So you're assuming they're from Pennsylvania?
No, they're obviously from where Amish people are.
They're all over there. They're all over there. They're all over there. Really?
We have Amish people here.
Well, you just said they're all over there. You're being racist.
They're all over America.
You're being ethnically racist.
Bro, what are we doing, man? You just said you hate the Amish. He does not hate the Amish. Take that back.
I'm not taking nothing back. I'm standing on it.
Is there anybody else you hate?
Oh, are the Amish going to see it? Are the Amish going to... If they see this, that's a sin. You will get burned at stake if the Amish see it.
Bro. This is a joke.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I mean everything I just said. This is Nate Hunt, the one that got, look at my face. Does it look like I mess around?
Take your glasses off. Show them your eye.
Does it look like I mess around? No. I have a black eye and cuts all over me. Okay? Clearly, that fight that I got in with a grizzly bear really proved my point.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah. Amish people, all of them, they're weird.
They're great.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
I'm just going to, okay. Last thing before we end this segment. What is better? Amish butter or Land of Lakes?
I bet the butter's better.
You bet! Amish. It's not real. He's never tried it. So now he's saying,
bet it's better. I still think it's going to be better.
You think it's going to be better? All right, we will go to roller trip tomorrow.
You are going to get so much hate for this.
I don't care. You
are going to get so much hate for this.
Okay, you stand behind. Some people will agree with me. There is not.
Weird Al won't agree with you, and who doesn't like Weird Al?
Who's Weird Al?
Oh my gosh, you are so uncultured, bro.
You're uncultured. You like the Amish. We're in the 21st century, Hubble. You watch television.
You don't know who
you literally
Weird Al is.
We're recording on a cellular device. Do the Amish do that? No, they do like print pictures. They do like the stamps and ride horse chariots, Hubble. People go there. Little kids look at the Amish like, whoa, what is that? Like, dude, they're not normal.
Bro.
They are aliens. They are aliens. They are from a different universe.
All right, guys.
No.
I'm going to send you guys Nate's phone number, and so you can actually hate on him for this.
Hate on me.
This is such a bad take.
This is the greatest take I've ever had in my life.
This might be the worst take. Everybody loves the Amish.
I guarantee you I'll make one phone call and he hates the Amish.
Yeah, you probably have that. Bro, do not call up your one German friend, okay?
I'm not calling a German friend.
You'll see. Say that. We got to edit that out.
All right, here we go. And
our first on-call. Who are we calling?
My father.
He's calling his dad.
Hello?
Hey, Dad, you're on the video right now. I need one opinion from you.
Hang on, man. I got Donald Trump on the other line. Let me tell him bye.
No. Okay, cool.
All right, I'm good. Go ahead.
What's your opinion on the Amish?
What do you mean, my opinion?
Do you like the Amish?
Huh?
Do you like the Amish?
Yeah, why would I not like the Amish?
Bro,
dang
hey, Zach. He has been hating on the Amish for 15 minutes. This is going to...
What has the Amish ever done to you? What has somebody...
Hubble said... Give me the phone.
No, he's been talking about this for 15 minutes. It's going to be on the internet of him being Amish...
Racist.
Amish is.
You're an Amish racist.
Exactly. You need to tell him to either take that back or like edit it out of the video because it's gonna be bad.
Dad, you know what I said? Who's gonna watch?
They'll never know though, will they?
Exactly. That's what I said. Thank you, Dad. We'll see you later. That was my father, ladies and gentlemen. And he said the exact same thing I did.
No, he supported the Amish.
I don't support the Amish.
Bro, shut up.
They deserve to be in Maseratis. No, they don't. They deserve to be like in a busted up Ford Square body. Anyways, like that's what I'm saying. Okay, they're like robots.
They're not like they are human beings,
I know that.
and they deserve to be shown kindness and respect.
I am showing kindness and respect, and of me not going down there and saying there's a zombie apocalypse. And if they say that's not true, I'll be like, "Why are you on the internet? Got them, burn them."
Bro, I don't think not all of them are as.
Not all of them, really, dude. Really? Then they're not genuine Amish. You're thinking about like
no, they're like Mennonites.
Yeah, Mennonites are the ones.
We have a lot. Yeah. We have a lot of Mennonites around.
Those are the ones that like do like the cool stuff.
Yeah, they do the both. They do like a little bit of the both.
Yeah, they go down to Walmart, go shopping.
They'll go to Walmart, but they usually homeschool.
Do you think they would contribute anything to the world?
Let's change the topic. What do you think of homeschooling?
It's stupid. Like, okay, look, here's what I'm saying. All right, I'll give you my opinion real quick. If you were homeschooled or in a private school, you are not going to be set out for the real world. If you go to a public school, you will 100% do.
What does public school teach you about the real world?
It humbles you.
Okay, maybe
Bullies.
for like a
oh my God, if you're homeschooled, you get cyberbullied, just turn off the phone. That's how you get soft. Because you're always on the internet. You have no face-to-face learning.
Now, I'm pretty sure that's not always true. That's not always how they do that. I think homeschooling might be a cool thing. I think it could be better.
Could be worse. It could be lava.
It could be worse. It could be lava. But like, I think it could be all right. You know, as I think about it, like, think about how much time you're giving up your kids to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like I think that's a genuine concern about people not knowing who these teachers are.
He went to a public school.
I know, but like I'm just saying, like I get the whole homeschooling thing. I can support the movement.
I can't. I feel like it's just pointless.
Nah, I feel like there's like some dope stuff to it. Now I get the people that don't. Like I get, like obviously I wasn't, and it wasn't
okay. It ain't because we were poor. I mean, and we couldn't afford a private school or homeschool.
Honestly, we are public school, but like, how functional are we?
Would you
really?
Like to see your?
How functional are we really?
We're recording on a podcast right now, dog. We are not.
I guess we're kind of functional, but
but like,
sometimes we're not.
Would you like to see your mom 365 days of the year of her teaching you, getting on to you about your schoolwork and your science class? You're like, Mom.
She gets on to my schoolwork all the time about my schoolwork.
Does she teach you,
Lucas?
Would you like your mother teaching you then right after saying dinner's ready?
I mean, I don't know.
Having a parent
what are you saying about my mom? What are you saying about my mama, Nate? She's watching this, by the way.
Your mom's your mom is a great woman.
Thank you.
She was really worried about my face.
I know, she was. Because it looks awful. You look like crap.
You know what else is awful? The Amish.
Shut up.
The awful Amish.
His face looks awful, doesn't it?
You look awful.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
What does that say about you? We're just two awful people on a on a podcast.
Spit it out.
On a podcast. We're just two ugly looking Well, some people watch. Some people do watch.
Yeah.
Our ugly faces. And I'm just...
You're really degrading yourself
Yeah,
here.
I am.
I know I look good.
Self-deprecating, bro.
I know I look good.
Self-deprecating, bro.
You're self-assuming.
Hey, let's talk about one more...
What's the religious group?
Yeah, you're being a bigot, though.
I'm not being a bigot. I'm being Nate.
I don't even know.
Okay, look. Here's my opinion on the 9/11.
But you can't hate people just because they're people.
I hate them because they don't contribute anything to the world.
They do contribute.
What do they contribute minus butter?
What do you contribute to the world?
The Thick of Thin podcast. Tune in on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, up top.
No, you hate the Amish.
I hate the
Amish.
Amish.
They contribute to the world.
Like what?
My phone is recording the podcast, so I can't look up the statistics right now. Okay. But I will. They can be.
This is Nate Hahn here while Hubble trots his happy hind over there to get a water. Yeah. So I said what I said, and if you don't like it, do something about it. I feel like I'm slowly turning evil, and it's okay. Hubble's wearing bright clothes this time. I'm wearing dark and face is all cut up like Bane. So, like, no one cared who I was till I put on the mask. So now I guess I have to jump into an acid.
You want to know where this smile came from?
Get a load of this guy. Sit down. I feel uncomfortable. Okay, I looked it up. I don't like that. Okay, it says the Amish contribute to their communities and the broader economy in various ways, including through labor, craftsmanship, and a strong emphasis on mutual aid. They also contribute through taxes, alternate service programs, and by supporting their own members in times of need. They support.
Absolutely.
They're selfish. That's what we're saying. They're selfish.
Nah,
9/11.
Nah, they're great.
Did the Amish do 9/11?
Bro, we've been talking about this for 20 minutes.
Dude, we did pretty good on it. That might be the whole video. That might be the whole video.
But they're gonna hate, bro. That you were being really mean.
You're being really mean. I'm sorry. Are you scared about repercussions, Hubble? Is he scared? Oh my God! The first thing he said was like,
"I'm just saying that you're going to be hated on for hating on the Amish." That's all I'm saying.
In order for us to
don't call me a wuss. Don't call me emotional, bro.
You're just a thing of nuts and bolts, ain't you, you clanker?
Ah, frick. That's from Star Wars, and I love that it's from Star Wars. That's what the clones.
What are you licking oil over? Yeah, I can tell.
Tin-skinned wirebacks. Bro, if it wasn't for tin-skinned wirebacks, we wouldn't have our podcast right
I hope
here.
I live in the timeline to where I can be racist to robots.
Is it racist? Are they a race?
I mean, dude, I could be like, my daughter ain't gonna be dating no wireback with a nice cold Robos thing or something. It's like I'm not racist. I got an air fryer at home and a Roomba.
That's funny.
It does my labor. It's all right. I got a self-propelled lawnmower, AI generated. But like, dude, I really do hope I live in the timeline where I can be racist to robots.
If they do,
who would be more racist, me or you, to robots? Honest opinion, or your whole family blows up?
I would. I mean, I love saying clanker.
I feel like I'd be so good at it.
Wireback.
I'm gonna be.
It's so good.
I'm gonna be a server. I'm gonna be a server at my family-owned diner. I'll be like, we don't accept people like you in here. What do you want? What do you want? Some oil? We ain't got that here. Well, I can deny service. I won't.
I'm gonna delete you.
I'm a Control F, Control C, Control V. You dirty clanker. Clanker.
So awful.
Yeah. So yeah, guys. Anyways, I hate the Amish and I'm racist towards robots. We have learned Nahon's true colors.
Guys, DM him and tell
attack
him how
me,
much.
please.
Please, for his
please,
hatred.
Please, cyber attack me, please. I want to hear it.
For his,
I will be reviewing all the Instagram DMs.
I love the Amish.
I hate the Amish. By the way,
are you just hating because I like the Amish?
Whatever you like, I just freaking hate, dude.
Bro, I think you guys got to realize this. That
He's all goody two shoes. Want to set a good example. He don't want his true opinions to come out.
I like the Amish, and
why do you like the Amish?
He probably does because they're doing their own thing, and it's different, and it's cool, and it's awesome.
We're doing our own thing. It's different. It's cool.
Yeah, and that's why I like our podcast.
Oh,
not really like my co-host right now, but that's another story.
Oh, sorry guys.
But anyways, he's only not liking this because
no. I've had this opinion for a while.
He's lying.
The Amish are scary people, man.
They're not scary people. They can't hurt you. They're Amish. They don't hurt people.
I bet they do.
They probably do.
They probably drag people like that are watching this right now, and they're watching their cellular devices or their computers or drinking their Capri Suns, and not their freshly churned milk or the water from the well.
All right, we get it.
I think this might be the whole episode.
We were on it. We were kind of on a good political roll, and then we just got totally sidetracked.
This is what people want to hear, though.
And we're really well. If that's what you guys want to hear, then
do you want to hear more of Nate Hunt's opinions or Hubble's opinions? Leave a comment below,
bro. We know what they want. They just want us. They don't want either.
They want me for who I am.
Shut the frick up.
Oh,
shut up. Oh. All right. Next,
right, guys. All right, hit the intro. Outro.
All right, guys. This is episode 4. It was a little bit more all over the place than our episode beforehand. But you know what? We're still going good. That we're going to have our high days. We're going to have our low days.
I'm going to still diss the Amish.
We need to end this episode. And so that's what we're doing.
It's dissing the Amish.
Okay. Don't do drugs.
No, wait,
Stay
that's my thing.
school.
That's my thing. No!